And now let's meet the
You know, Brent, these two teams are both known for getting their three-point shot away and connecting. So will it be three-point bombs all night long for us?
Oh, yeah. Put on a seatbelt, strap into the cockpit. We're fighting a war exclusively from the three-point line tonight. But for these teams, that's the go-to. So I think it all depends on who can get hot and stay hot.
And the Houston Rockets starting five. Ivica Zubac is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's LaMelo Ball. Then it's Miller, and it's quickly into the two-guard spot. Now, here's Moody, following the miss by LaMelo Ball. Curry is inside, quickly covering. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. A three-pointer. Wiggins, good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Athleticism never been a question for Andrew Wiggins. He just beat the good defense right there.
Leonard with the bucket.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Miller surveying the floor. There's Ball with the three. And Moody pulls it down.
Yeah, not really much of a flow offensively yet. Only 1 of 4 from the field.
Bangs home the trifecta.
Curry was such a smooth three-point shot. Are there better mechanics in the league?
And here is Ball after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Misses the follow-up. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Kuminga kicks to Curry. The pass to Moody. Wiggins up top. From the high post. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
As steady as Wiggins is across the board, it's his free throw percentage over the years hasn't reflected really how good a shooter he is.
No good on the second free throw. Houston's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Shot from the wing. Another miss by Houston.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Here's Moody, quickly covering. Kuminga the pass to Curry. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
And Brent, Steph Curry has so much love for this game. He's a true ambassador for the sport.
Well, with Steph, anything that he touches seems to turn to gold. I mean, he loves hoops no matter what it is, supports the women's games. He's involved with youth athletics in the Bay Area and back home in Charlotte. And this guy just loves to see the sport grow as much as he has.
That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Curry's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Warriors. Miller, that's for 2. Nails the wide open jump shot.
Like how selfless Quickly was on that play, just creating team offense.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
They're so close in that one, but that's of no solace to the players. They played their hearts out.
You want to respond in kind, but that last game, it was an effort that most of the time can get you a win. You ran into a tough opponent who was playing at a high level.
And the Warriors making a change here. Collins is checked in. Now Ball. After the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. Shots good by Miller. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Outside Curry. Fires the 3. Miller grabs the miss. Rockets trail by 3.
That aggressive mindset of his, Leonard putting it on the floor and drawing contact.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Warriors?
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
Jackson Davis can't get it to go. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Rockets. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
Yeah, they zapped the energy right out of the building in that one. They just were knocking down threes, and it was deflating both for the team and the crowd.
And the Warriors with possession here after the Rockets pick up 3.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
Now let's see some numbers here on Steph Curry. How his last 10 games have gone. First in free throw percentage, and he sits in the top 15 in points per game. An absolute powerhouse offensively.
And it's nice when you have the NBA's best free throw shooter just keep the ball in his hands in clutch situations. He's been completely automatic this season.
And nice dime from Zubac. His floor awareness is solid.
Warriors have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Spencer Thomas covering. Passes it to Curry. Collins a screen on Ball. Pocket 6. Stolen by Ball. And here we go. Thomas heading to the hoop. And now let's find out which teams excelled from the free throw line in the season's second half. In third, the Rockets.
They are really dialed in at the line, especially since the break. I mean, really shooting an impressive percentage from the line.
Yeah, he may not play in every game, but when it matters, Kawhi Leonard, he's about as good as it gets.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Smith comes in for Ivica Zubac. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Ball. Now, here's Washington. He's coming off a 16-point game against Portland. It's Curry outside. No, it doesn't go. His fourth miss in 8 attempts.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way. Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
Thomas kicks to Miller. Smith sets the pick for Miller. Puts up a 3 and another 3 for Houston.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
This is his first free throw of the game. The free throw drops for Curry.
Yeah, so easy to root for Stephen Curry because of how much fun he seems to have on the floor. Embraces the competition, but is able to laugh it off when something doesn't go his way. A lot of things do, though.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Rockets lead by 3. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
And it's time for an injury report. Let's find out the news on Andrew Wiggins. David, what's the update?
Well, guys, I was able to catch up with the Warriors' head athletic trainer. Oh, that is not what you want to see. It sounds like it's a serious injury. The next few games will be without him on the court. Of course, other players are going to have to step up to fill that role. That's all we've got, Kevin.
Good information, David. He's certainly been on our minds. Now, at least, Greg, we have a little more clarity.
Yeah, now they have the information they need to take the best course of action.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
They've got Washington, also Collins out there, and it's Curry in at the point. That's the Warriors' 5. And the shot is long.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far. Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Warriors trail by 7. Timeout called the Warriors. That one thing I miss about this era, the emphasis on scoring back to the basket. You just don't see it as often.
Well, you miss it, Kevin, because that's the only way you knew how to score.
Yeah, right.
So, no, it's not the most efficient shot. And trust me, when players come back in who can physically dominate the game and move players around, they'll get the ball close to the basket. But for now, let it fly.
Manuel quickly, he's checked in for Dinwiddie. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. The Golden State Warriors have made the transformation from a league doormat to an all-time champion since the turn of the century. Now, some sources say that the Warriors are the most valuable franchise in the NBA, and right there amongst the most valuable in the world. New ownership, a new arena, they've made a difference to be sure, but make no mistake, Stephen Curry has been the linchpin. Guys?
Absolutely. No doubt. D.A., thank you. Now, here's Moody. Nothing on the board. Here's Collins. Pass to Washington. Will it go? Got it, and the Houston lead has been cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Collins.
He can be an effective slasher. Collins familiar with finishing through defenders.
Credit where credit is due. P.J. Washington is one hard-working guy on the floor. Isn't he, Greg?
He's got that grittiness to him, Kevin. Values every chance he gets to affect the game. And like you said, he puts a ton of effort into his play.
Here's Curry, following the basket by Jabari Smith. Curry kicks to Kuminga. Shot clock at 6. Golden State moving it around. From 18 feet away, the shot by Curry, no good.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
The Rockets pull it in.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. Down by 12. Fires from deep. Curry from 3.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Houston. LaMelo Ball comes in for Thomas. Rockets leading by 9. Ball, the pass to Smith. Over Wiggins. Smith gets it to go on the assist from Ball. Smith's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And now you can see the D having problems stopping the mid-range jumper, just not really closing out as much as they need to.
Now, here's Moody. He has yet to score. Here's Miller. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Miller's got the lead up to 13 now for the Rockets. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Rockets.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
Well, they've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break, that'll add to your total in a hurry.
And there's one aspect of the game LaMelo's not going to ignore, keeping his teammates involved and the offense working as a unit.
Now, here's Moody. That one's off, still out of sync.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Oh my, Wiggins say no.
And now a quick review at the numbers for LaMelo Ball. And ranked among the top 10 in scoring, he can fill it up with the best of them.
And going back to him being second in assists, it's his ability to control the pace of the game, his peripheral vision. That makes him such a great floor leader. Curry's checked in for Collins. Wiggins against Miller. Kicks it out to Wiggins. The pass to Moody. It's Curry outside. And again, no good by Golden State.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. Zubac is checked in for Smith.
And one more time, let's hear it for your Warriors dunk team.
And the Warriors with possession here. It's Curry outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Curry's got 20 points.
And what a huge performance for him. I mean, he drained 3 3-pointers in that first quarter, and he's got 2 more here in the second.
Ball no good.
Nice effort anyway to change his shot and get around the defender. Maybe next time.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Zubac kicks to Leonard. Pass the ball. Leonard with a screen on Curry. There's Ball with the 3, and Moody pulls it down. Beyond the arc. Another 3 for Golden State.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
And so it's the Houston Rockets with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. They've kept the tempo quick. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It was the Heat with the win against the Nets in Brooklyn. Over their last 5 games, they've gone 3-2.
Not a big surprise on that one.
And now talking about our current game, got to be impressed with the big halftime lead for the Houston Rockets.
The roster was constructed with speed in mind. We're seeing that speed, especially in transition tonight. I mean, they've straight up got them on the run.
No, Kenny, I'm trying to remember the last time I ran like a full sprint.
It was like lunchtime when we were in line trying to get lunch.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Curry has been sensational.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
Starting the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Miller. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. Then there's LaMelo Ball. And it's Zubac in at the 5.
All night they've asked him to shoulder the scoring load, and he is not disappointed.
When we talk about Emmanuel Quickly, Brent, his last name really describes him well, doesn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, this guy is fast, a source of immediate energy that provides this team a spark, especially on offense. This guy can be really aggressive.
Kuminga, no good.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Man, to think that he was going to be capable of those kind of shots when he first came into the league, even from way downtown. Love the confidence from Kawhi. What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Timeout called the Rockets. As we close in on the start of the playoffs, let's see how the West is stacking up. You look at Houston. They are the favorite right now to lock up the #1 seed come playoff time. Sitting in first place right now and not looking like they, are going to be slowing down at all. And, of course, there's the Warriors. Quite a few spots down the ladder right now.
And for the Warriors, they're just about ready to put a cap on one of the most disappointing seasons in franchise history.
A shot missing.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And it's quickly missing. Warriors trail by 19. Moody the pass to Curry. Kicks it to Kuminga. Back to Curry. Pulls up. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got rebound number 8 now on the night.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. Timeout called the Warriors.
Yeah, his shot is just not there tonight, guys. And instead of trying to shoot himself out of the slump, maybe he needs to start moving the ball around and creating for his teammates.
The nation once again give it up for your Warriors dance team.
Kuminga finds Curry, takes a three. Warriors the rebound, and he comes up with the deuce.
When a player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard him and where your point of commitment is.
There's Ball with the three. The Warriors pull it in. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. There's the lob to the hoop, and Kuminga throws it down.
Yeah, I know you want to focus on the shooting with Steph, but man, he's going to make plays too.
Rockets leading by 17. Here's Ball. Pass to Zubac. Zubac with the screen for Miller. And that one hits back iron.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
The shot by Curry, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Steph Curry has changed the game, but he's going to be hard to emulate. Steve Kerr says he has maybe the best hand-eye coordination in the world. Coach is not bad in his own right as the career leader in three-point percentage, but in free throw competitions, Steve says he swishes everything. The guy's annoying. I can't beat him. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Collins checked in for the Warriors. And a change for the Rockets. Cameron Thomas, he's checked in for Quickly. Here's Thomas. And Moody pulls it down. Moody's got his fourth rebound in this one. He kicks to Collins. Dishes to Wiggins. Over Ball. And it's Wiggins missing. Houston leading by 18. Looking to get it going. Kicks it out to Leonard. Back to Ball. Leonard sets a screen for Ball. The Warriors pull it in. Jackson Davis has got his fifth rebound right now in the game. Moody the pass to Wiggins. Now here's Collins. Golden State moving it around. And Jackson Davis gets it to go.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
It's stolen by Kuminga. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Houston making some changes. Jabari Smith comes in for Ivica Zubac. And it's Whitmore in for Leonard. Here's Miller. No good, unable to end this run. Warriors trail by 13. Outside Collins. Wiggins outside. Collins setting the pick for Wiggins. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Houston's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Offensive rebound. Pass the ball. Smith outside. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Smith's got 7.
He's got such a smooth release on catch-and-shoot jumpers. Smith is lethal off ball. I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
To the middle, and Miller throws it down hard.
That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
The Warriors have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. Here's Spencer. Here's Collins, and the layup is good. He's got 8.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Thomas, and that one drops for him.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Here's Spencer. Sinks the triple. There's 10 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Miller, and it's Houston with another.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now trying to put this one away.
And so it's Houston. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. Back right after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Washington out there with John Collins. Then it's Curry. Then there's Peyton. And it's Garuba in at center. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
Curry doing it again with the quickest releases we've ever seen.
Here's Whitmore. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. And the Rockets lead by 15. It's Curry outside. It's rebounded by Houston. Leonard's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And it's Smith missing. Warriors shooting 43% for the game. Quickly against Curry. To the paint. And it's Whitmore with the rebound. Whitmore's got 5 rebounds tonight. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Houston?
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Quickly kicks to Thomas. Pass to Whitmore. There's the screen. And the Rockets getting another bucket right there.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Zubac is checked in for Houston.
Number 40, Ivica Zubac.
Now Collins. The dish to Wiggins. Lobbed up there for Collins. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Yeah, when Collins gets up there like that, look out.
And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for Houston. Quickly the pass to Leonard. Smith outside. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
This looks like he's got more feel tonight. Like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Here's Wiggins. Here's Spencer. And the rejection by Zubac.
Terrific defense from Zubac. His team relies on him to help alter shots.
Houston making some changes. Miller's checked in for Smith. And Ball subbed in for Cameron Thomas. Here's Collins. Off the inbound pass. Miller grabs the miss. Outside, Ball. Screen by Zubac. Ball no good.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Wiggins outside. Now many people say officiating favors the offense. Brent, do you agree with that?
Absolutely. That's what this game is about. It's about scoring. And so there aren't many rule changes that are going to stop guys from being as potent as they've been offensively, especially over the last couple years.
Miller, no luck.
And still looking for his first triple of the second half. He had 3 at halftime.
Coming with a terrific move in the bucket.
Oh, nice drive there to get to the bucket using some of that terrific agility that he possesses.
You can't be reckless guarding Kawhi Leonard. He feels out defenders so well and exploits them when they overcommit.
The first free throw is good.
Houston, Kawhi Leonard.
Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard. Poked loose. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Collins setting the big for Wiggins. Pass to Jackson Davis. 5 on the clock. Collins finds Wiggins. Misses the 3. Rockets leading by 23. Looking to get back on track here. And it's Ball, that time on the assist by Miller. Miller's got his 3rd assist on the night. Warriors shooting just 30% from the field here in the fourth. Hard to believe, isn't it, Brent? The three-point line was introduced as a 1-year trial back in 1979.
Yeah, crazy. It was so successful in the ABA, and then the 79-80 season kicks in. And if you remember, Kevin, Chris Ford, the first player for the Boston Celtics that was able to knock down the NBA's official first three-pointer.
A new lineup here for Houston. And there's the pass to Moody.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And Greg, while the commissioner might not like player trade requests, Kevin Durant said it's great for the league for players to have that leverage. Where do you stand?
Well, I wouldn't go that far. The main thing is trying to keep those requests in-house. Otherwise, it can be deflating for fans. Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
Woo, one of his favorite moves right there, guys. Passes it to Moody. Feeds it to Collins. Knocked away.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Houston.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And you can hardly say this win surprised anyone with the season these guys have put together. Win after win all year long. What a record-breaking year this team has put together. A season for the record books.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with 1 game left against this squad.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Brandon Miller.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Pass to Collins. Over Kaminsky. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
Houston moving it around. That's a 2 from Smith. Nice jump shot from the top of the key.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Jackson Davis makes it off the glass.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Here's Whitmore, defended by Kuminga. Smith surveying the D. And Houston again with the bucket.
And the numbers speak for themselves. Smith has been aggressive and effective all night.
So we see Houston taking the W here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. As we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Brandon Miller.